Hello friends, how's it going? Happy Tuesday to everyone. I think my screen is kind of dirty, isn't it? Let me go wipe that. Okay. I think that is better. Hello friends. Hey Lychee. Hey Ken, how's it going? Thank you for joining us today. Hey Tony, hey Sabi. Renee, hello. I thought I was writing it in search emoji section. I ended up writing it as a message instead. Turtle. Trying to work today with a cold. I need the motivations of the group today. Well, we are here to motivate. Good morning. Are we starting it? I'm new here. Nah, I'm always late. Is dedicated project work the same as studying? Doing whatever is the same as studying. You can be studying, you could be like working on stuff, which is what I'm going to be doing today. Just knocking things out. You could be cleaning your house. You can be doing anything it is that you want, as long as it is something that you want to get done today. That's how I see it. Finally joining up today. I hope I get to join every time. You're always welcome every time. All right, should we get started? Let's go from, I'm like really into nostalgic 2021 music that we used to play now. So let's go with, my main favorite has always been this one, but let me see. Maybe we can do like a, maybe this one. You'll see. Let me set the timer. Okay. Okay, we good. All right, let's go. Alright, friends, how was the first Pomodoro? I got through a bunch of things that I have been neglecting, so I have not been studying. Been neglecting a lot of just like small things. Yeah. I got through like a couple of them, so that is good. I always feel like only during these live streams where I can muster up the motivation to get stuff done. It's like it's such a big difference. It's actually crazy how big of it is. Just doesn't that just go to show that just like a change in environment where like a change in context can make such a big difference, huh? Slow but successful, that is good. So long as they're the best, can we really complain? So I banned them from the channel, so hopefully they're not back again. This bot. I ate some food. What'd you eat? Chipping away at this project, feeling the momentum. Good, good, good. Feeling like just ride that wave of momentum. Can you start live streaming from 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, please? My boss will be happy. It makes such a big difference. It really does. It's like such a crazy difference. Wait, so I gotta tell you guys something. You guys ready? I gotta tell you guys something. You guys ready? I'm not ready. Let me know when you're ready. I wish YouTube had a I'm not a robot check before joining a chat. You never know these days. Pudding night. You are different from pudding. Are you the same pudding from pudding or like different pudding from pudding? Got me interested in the data science, but you had an impact on my way of seeing things. Thank you. I'm really glad to hear that. I'm ready. Oh, Ken is ready too. Ken, by the way, has been like the most amazing person ever. Thank you, Ken. You've been the best friend ever. So, how should I say this? I'm trying to like not burst into tears again. Give me a moment. So some of you guys may know that there has been a lot of changes going on in my life. If you read the newsletter, then I talk about that. I'm scared. I'm scared too. Yeah, I've mostly just been writing a newsletter. Like, I don't think I'm gonna be making a video anytime soon, to be honest. I'm like pushing things back, sponsor and things like that. I'm pushing everything back a little bit, so I'll mostly just be sticking to live streaming and like newsletter stuff. So I guess like unintentional plug for newsletter, but it's like easier for me to write on a newsletter. Yeah, so I'm gonna be leaving the Bay Area, and I think I'm actually gonna go back to China for about a month. The quarantine time is really awful right now. The quarantine time is about, I believe it's like 7+3 now, but it was 2 weeks previously. But like, you never know these days with the Chinese quarantine. So I'm like, this is the part I'm like trying to really hard not to cry. Not gonna cry on stream. That's not good. So okay, I can't. I will have to give up beep beep and boop. Yeah. Let the tears flow. I've been crying like the whole day. Yeah. I know. I know. You can cry if you want to your stream. You guys think it's weird if I just delete the stream? No, I think you have to leave it on. It's fine. I don't think I've ever cried on stream before, so I guess there's always a first. Yeah, like this is like a super hard decision, obviously. Yeah, because I can't take them back, and I think it's pretty unfair because I don't know. I don't know where I'm gonna be afterwards. So I feel like it's really unfair for them to be just like sitting there waiting for me and crying out. You guys want to cry with me? Yeah. So, because like honestly, I just have like two requirements that they just don't end up like I want that they don't end up at the shelter. That's one thing. And that they stay together. Yeah. Yep. I've had them since they were babies, but yeah. I mean, it's kind of like I honestly didn't expect such a big change. Like it's like that's actually pretty great. Let me go get some wiping material. Now that I think about it, maybe I should have done this after the second Pomodoro, so not distracted for the second Pomodoro, but I fucked up. Um, so I've been having like it's just been like back and forth for me like over and over again because I'm like, okay, like kind of like all my plans basically fell apart, everything went to shit. Managed to get them to Vancouver using a variety of lies. So Homeland Security TSA, please don't come and get me. Oh god, maybe I should delete this stream. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But yeah, like that was I managed to get them to Vancouver, so they're not with me right now. I'm just trying to like pack everything. Uh yeah, I'm just trying to pack everything, go back to Vancouver. Yeah, and then go back to China probably for like about a month or so. I mean, it's been like 4 years since I've gone back, so I think it's like family and things like that. So I think that's a good choice. But try as I might, I am not gonna be able to bring them with me. And it's been like really hard because I've been trying to find them like a temporary home, but it's just I haven't been able to. And I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's just like yeah, it's just been like pretty hard. Uh yeah. Yeah. I mean if anybody is from Vancouver, like please that would be very helpful. Uh because I think the problem that I have right now is just that there's two of them because like I refuse I like no way I'm giving them to a shelter, like no fucking way. But the issue is that because I really want them to stay together because they've been like together since they were babies, right? And they have like I took Beep Beep first to Vancouver and then I had a friend take Boop because you can only take one cat and then they were just like so sad. Like they can't they were just like trying to find each other the entire time. Um yeah. And I was literally like I will literally pay you anyone that will just make sure they stay together and like I will literally pay you forever every month just cover all their expenses but so there was this one person like a family friend that said that they would take them. So I'm kind of just like I have to go back and actually check out what the places are, like what it's gonna look like. But I am not sure. I mean, I don't have another choice at this point. Uh, yeah. Basically, I've just been like an entire mess for the past month. Dude, how does this love chat thing? I literally deleted. I hid the user on this channel. Are they just like slightly different each time? I can't even tell if they're slightly different each time. Dude, wait. Lovechat.xyz. So it should be the same each time. How is it different? I'm confused. Um, I mean, it's not. I guess it's like a commercial break. Not a commercial break. What I was saying, like it's a comedic relief, I suppose. Uh, Probably a different kind of the same. I see. Yeah. Hey, Mickey. Yeah, let's watch Tina cry for like 5 minutes. How about that? Yeah, I really should have done this after the second Pomodoro. I don't know what I was thinking, but uh yeah, I also like honestly I'm pretty concerned about China because there are VPNs and things like that, but I haven't been back for so long. I haven't lived in China for 10 years now. So I mean culturally it's gonna be a shock, but I'm more like how am I supposed to make videos and live stream? And I've been looking into like different VPNs and things like that. And the problem with China is that it's just very it shifts a lot. Like one day they're just like, oh, no more private education and like billions and billions of dollar industry just gets destroyed within literally a day. And like things like that. And like VPNs like sometimes work and sometimes don't. I literally yeah. Because basically the reason for this is that um I could just like sit in Vancouver for a bit, but I feel like just that's not a good choice. Maybe we can talk about this after the second Pomodoro. Was that weird? If I just finish crying, we can do second Pomodoro and then we can like cry some more. I promised myself I wouldn't cry on stream. Okay, no, I didn't. I said I would try my best to not cry on stream, but that didn't work. Uh, yeah. It's just like I feel like my life just completely changed in 3 weeks. Anyways, let's do second Pomodoro. I will finish crying and then we can cry some more later. God, I had never, this is the one thing I never thought I would do, but then again, I never thought I would like literally quit my job and do this full time. So I guess it's like you never know these days. I never thought I would just like sit there and cry on stream, but that is fine, I guess. Okay, let's do second Pomodoro, and we can talk about this after. All right, let us go. All right, second Pomodoro finished. I mean, I was just like being a mess. I'm not even gonna lie. I was not doing anything productive. I was just being a mess. Blocking your chat? Because what it says is hide this user on this channel, like completely on this channel. That's what it says here. I'm gonna try to add it to like my block list. Block user YouTube. Let's see. Okay, channel URL to studio, select settings, community. Okay, let's try doing that. Settings, community. Yeah, it hit it. Oh my god, yeah, they're all here. It's just different. They're all different. That's the problem. Hidden users. Yeah, there's like 10 of them. Okay, not 10, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 of them. They're just different, I guess. I have no idea. I'm pretty sure they're just using different channels each time. Unfortunately. Yeah. No, I spilled a bunch of stuff on my shirt. Oh well, I guess that's normal behavior for me. That's why I don't usually wear white, because I just spill stuff on myself. Certain series of usernames, like blocking any with that would be very nice. Let's see. It's like grep, right? I don't know what's called. Like just type in fuzzy match, but I do not believe that is a feature that is offered on YouTube. Do not believe so. No. Yeah, no. Regex, yeah. It doesn't let me. I don't think that's a feature. You would think with all the resources YouTube has that they would be able to do something like this. You know, the thing is, when I was working at Instagram, this was also a problem, right? And surprisingly, it's a lot harder than you think, because like you have to, if you like offering these endpoints to the user, right, there's a lot of unexpected things that can occur. So releasing like this kind of feature could potentially like cause a lot of unexpected issues. So trying to get that through like integrity or something like that is actually really, really difficult. Really, really difficult. White shirts don't last. I know, it's sad. It's not like I actually like wearing white and black, but like can't wear any white because every time it's like literally I put on a white shirt and immediately gets ruined. um you look nice, by the way, despite all the things going on. Thank you. Thank you. All right, let's do scoreboards. I literally have no idea what we're on. Group 2, group 1. I have no, I don't know. I don't know. I think we're on group 2 or something, right? 2. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna like be skipping me because I clearly have no idea what I'm doing. um okay. only takes a few minutes. Pending over here since August 1st. We're taking a break from Instagram. Everything looks like it's progressing well though. Oh, actually, total hours goal 15. I'm gonna pick up the, oh, actually no, it is progressing well. August, right? It's looking good. This is looking good. I think the only thing is just the making sure my mic actually works. Yeah, only thing is just the Instagram post, right? Let's try to pick that up. It's your keystone habit. Group 2 loading. By the way, Ibrahim, let's start the Lonely Octopus stuff again. Yeah, on Thursday. Let's resume the meetings and start doing stuff after this break we have. Oh, that looks really nice. That's so pretty. Michelle, this is so pretty. I really like that. The sun. It's really beautiful. Looks like you're exceeding your goals, so that's awesome. Physical health, environment, recharge, community, learning, and professional development. I love the color scheme. Like, the color scheme is beautiful. Beautiful. Kyra, whip up. This looks sorry. This looks really cute as well. 5 per day, green per week. Okay, so work and study is green, so that's good. Travel, workout. Yeah, this is beginning of the week though, right? So, okay, so we've been doing traveling for a while. I believe okay, no, I'm still confused. Matching calendar day is equal to success. Got it. Thank you so much for, this is like very helpful that you actually tell me exactly what it is. Okay, so matching calendar day, okay, 4/13, so this is August, but we're all traveling this week. All right, looking forward when you get back. Thank you, Tina. Thank you, friends. Okay. Yeah, let's resume. Yeah, let's do that. Lonely Octopus stuff. Let's resume everything. Let's get things rolling again. I'm actually pretty motivated for that because, you know, I think when things happen, what is the most, like, you know what we were talking about? Like, we, that James Clear quote, like, we don't rise to the, something, we don't rise to the level of our habits. What was it? We don't rise to the level of, what is it? We don't rise to our goals, something like that. We fall to our systems. I think this is like just proof to me how important systems and goals actually are. You do not rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. I think this is like, this is like the kind of time in which I realize how grateful I am to actually have built a system that I'm able to fall down to. It's like, you know, I have all the routines down, you know, we do the study live streams, we have these things going on. Like, I feel like if I didn't have these things, I would just be like, it's not like I'm not a mess now, but I would be even bigger mess. I would just like literally be a huge mess, especially because I don't have a job anymore. Because the thing with having a job is that you have to go to your job, right? Like, you can't like not go to your job because then like they're gonna fire you. So in some ways, like, that was comforting. But if I don't have a job and I'm just like start delaying stuff or like not showing up for things, then shit's gonna hit the fan real soon. Just kind of like spiral, right? So I'm just like very, very grateful that you guys are here as well, like keeping up with everything, just getting the ball rolling and just continue with the systems that we have. You know, like, shit's hitting the fan, we're not being productive at all, but at least we're continuing on with our habits. Is the session done? Yes, it is done. System something. Just join in. Rewind. Our message got stuck within the spams. That's exciting. Nightbot is an option, maybe stream elements. You know, we didn't have like such problems previously. Okay, so I still need to do the Nightbot. I was like, oh, I don't have to do Nightbot because Harshi has been telling me to do that for like honestly the past 6 months or something like that. So it's like that's totally my fault. Every time he does that, I'm just like, oh, it's fine. mm. um yeah, I don't know. I feel like of all times now, I'm just like, I really don't know. I'm like, you know what? All I have to do right now is just keep trying to look forward, keep going with the systems, just trust the system, trust all these things, and everything's gonna work out probably. Oh, Ken, that's so nice. I'm really grateful that you're here. Like, seriously, guys, Ken has been the most amazing friend. Like, I've been calling him, and he's been calling me every single day, and we just like talk to me for like hours. He's just been like the best, most amazing friend I can possibly ask for. So, thank you so much. Like, very genuinely so, and so many other people as well. That's the one of the things like very grateful for is realizing like how many amazing friends I actually have. I'm really grateful for that. I'm really grateful for my friends, really grateful for you guys. It's not like I wasn't grateful previously, but I just like it wasn't, it's different, you know, it's different. I've seen it all over YouTube recently. I guess they found a new way to spam really well. I'm sure somebody in the background and the internal side is going like, oh my god, oh my god. So I was that person at some point, kind of. Well, kind of. Um, like, don't envy you, my friend, whoever it is that's supposed to be dealing with this. As someone who would use Lonely Octopus, I give thumbs up. Thank you. I think that's also really encouraging. It's really motivating, I think, for me to like for people to have said that they actually would be interested in using it. That is that keeps me going because I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be making a product that people genuinely find value in, and that matters a lot. Yeah, that's very, very motivating for me. Thank you. I've been learning anatomy today. Anatomy? Anatomy? Is that anatomy or anatomy? I'm glad Tina knows someone as amazing as you for her. Seriously. It'll do the same for me. 100% can. I don't think that you should be in such a case. I like let's not test that, Ken, but I promise that I will be there for you. Whatever happens, I will be there for you. But let's not test that. Okay? Just take my word for it, okay? Let's just take my word for it. It's legit kept me on track for over about a year now. I'm really happy to hear that, Panda. Like the fact that this has been helpful for people. I mean, it's made all the difference for me. All the difference. Like I would 100%, I really want to say 100% not be where I am today if I didn't start these live streams, where I just suddenly decided to like start these live streams. Actually, that was also thanks to Ken because we were doing 66 days of data and I did it like 3 days and couldn't do it anymore. That's when all the live streaming stuff started. When I join music live streams, if they don't have a nightbot, there they are. Yeah, should. Yeah. Just like I don't have anything to say. When is next video coming? Waiting eagerly. I mean, I honestly don't know. I've been like writing more on the newsletter and like live streams and stuff because it's like lower barrier to making it. Because each of these videos I make, like they take like 10 hours to make each one, not even including editing. So just that in itself is a lot more daunting on the main channel. And I think my channel has always been one where, you know, like some people kind of like niche down on something, which, you know, I wish I could. My channel has really kind of just grown with me, I think, like the content. And I think when I start making videos again, the content itself is probably going to be a reflection of who I am today. So I think my worldview has literally been changed in a lot of ways. Like I'm in a territory that is outside my worldview of people's behaviors and like their reactions to people's behaviors as well. It's like inconceivable to me previously. Someone told me that, like inconceivable. So that forces me to expand my worldview, right? And I think whatever content I make after that is going to be a reflection of that in some fashion. In some fashion. Or dental student. Anatomy, are you med student? Oh, dude, anatomy was one of my worst classes ever. Like, I was just so bad at anatomy because I have very poor visualization. So, whenever you had to identify like different parts of the body, like bones or like muscles. I'm just like literally have no understand. Like my visual, I think that's what I would say. Like my visual, what is that called? Visual skills, I guess, is so bad. Like I can't imagine things in my head. Geometry was like terrible. I think in words. That's what it is. I'm not a visual person. I very much think in words. I'm working as a teacher tutor for people doing a Google Data Analytics course, and I propose the scoreboards as a resource for students to keep track and motivated. Dude, that's awesome. I mean, if you want to be part of Lonely Octopus, like hit me up or hit Ibrahim up. He's probably better at responding than I am. Because I would like having teachers and tutors going through these courses, I think would be really, really helpful as well. Yeah. Grateful for you, Tina. You have been a big help motivation to improve myself and achieve my goals. I'm really happy to hear that. You guys have been a biggest help for me as well. Because a lot drop out. That's exactly what Lonely Octopus is trying to address, right? Like we're content second, accountability first. Because people just drop out. They give up. I mean, I give up. So that's what we have to work on. These live streams kept me on track and helped me accomplish so much. Thanks, Tina. Thank you. Thank you. I'm just genuinely so happy to hear that. How big do you imagine that change being going to watch regardless? I mean, I honestly don't know. That's the thing. Like, I don't even know how it's gonna change or like what it's gonna be. I feel like before like shit hit the fan, like I was kind of going through like a small change as well, like less so about just productivity, but more about like world stuff and how you're supposed to like how we should orient ourselves in the society that we live in. But I don't know. Like that's a really good question. I don't know. And we're probably not gonna go into full vlogging style because I'm like not an aesthetic person, so we're probably not gonna go do that. But you know what I have been thinking of? Have you guys seen those YouTube shorts when somebody's just like cooking or something and just talking about stuff? That kind of appeals to me because I feel like it's less of a huge barrier of entry than long form video is, and I've always wanted to try short form video. So I'll just be like, I don't know, like doing something and then just talking about life. I have no idea. Like literally I don't know. Yeah. Rem note to learn anatomy. I just looked at slides. Do you usually think in English? Yes, I do think in English. It was weird because I used to think in Chinese, but I think around like 12 or 13, it just like switched to English. Not like instantly, it actually was kind of like instantly. It just the language in my brain just switched to English. That was really interesting. Please, love that. Short form content, short form video is the current wave for sure. Yeah, I think there is like that short form content. And I get it, right? I do get it. I mean, I don't, there's like the infinite kind of scroll kind of thing I kind of get, but I do like have you guys seen, what was her name? I forgot. Doobie Doo Bop. I really liked her style. She kind of just like talks about stuff. I mean, she's more vloggy, so you know, maybe we're probably gonna not do that. We're not into vlogs because we are not aesthetic. However, I like the idea of just talking about stuff while doing something. I don't know what I would do though, because a lot of them do like cooking or something like that. I'm like, I guess I can code, but that's like not interesting, you know, like because watching someone code is not interesting, in my opinion. It's just like sitting there and coding is not. I'm just like, eh. I mean, I could potentially do like I've always wanted to try mobile, which would probably be more stimulating because you can actually see things happen. But I don't know. I don't know. Like what physical all my hobbies are non-physical. I think that's the problem. Like I really like reading. I really like I mean biking is physical, but just like watching me bike is not going to be entertaining. um I'm like the kind of person that just thinks about stuff, like do brain things as opposed to hand things. So I'm not sure what I would do. Any suggestions? Maybe you can do shorts from China. It'll be really interesting just to see you in a different environment. Like just showing you guys like what it looks like and things like that. I mean, I'll be down if I just like show you guys around. Um, I'll be down for that. I don't like. I think that might be interesting. Okay, guys, but like, do you know how bad it is in China right now though? So after quarantine, they have a zero COVID policy, right? So if there's anybody in that entire region that gets COVID, it's literally like the entire place just shuts down. Like they literally lock down the entire neighborhood. And this is the really sad part, right? This is the really sad part. So they lock down the entire neighborhood and nobody can leave and they quarantine everybody, send them to like some hotel place. And then they kill all the animals. They euthanize all the animals because the owners are not there to feed them anymore. Like that is ridiculous. Like it's crazy. Like when I first heard about this, I didn't believe it, right? But then I heard about it from other people as well. I'm just like, dude, that is just it's just insane that they just that's what they do. How about aesthetic code? What is aesthetic code? How's that different from normal code? Do your stars. I guess I could if I just sat there and made stars, but that's so boring as well. It's like, oh, look at me, like make all these different stars. For those of you who have been sticking around for a while, we agree that cooking with Tina is not a good approach, right? Not a good approach. You can code like a fun project speedrun it while talking about something else in a voiceover. Those are fun to me too. Yeah, I guess I can do that. I feel like I need something more visual though, like some sort of visual kind of thing. I mean, another thing I actually do miss is coding because I honestly haven't coded properly because I was a data scientist for 2 years, right? And like data science is coding, but it's not like coding. It's not like, engineering coding. And I kind of miss that in a way because for those of you like maybe Andre, if you know what I mean, it's almost like cathartic because you're like just doing something, you kind of get into the flow. Like for data science, I've never actually gotten into the flow before because I feel like every step of the way you're always thinking about how everything is tying together and things like that, which I enjoy a lot, but you don't have that ability of just purely thinking about implementation, like just kind of blocking everything else out. And yeah, in some ways I do kind of miss that. I don't miss like looking at documentation though. Can plan. Oh, that's actually, oh my God, Gabrielle, that's a really good idea. So like the coding one for a project. So what if I just like plan stuff, like planning. I'm gonna write that down actually. I don't know what I plan, like plan my day or something like that. And then I guess I can plan my day, show you guys around Beijing if you want to see that. Although we have to not get COVID because now we're all gonna put into prison. Not funny, but um planning voiceover, that would be fun. Today I get up. Tomorrow I get up too. It would be fun, like planning different trips. I do want to travel. I don't know, good time to travel in Beijing, in China, but I'll like I'll get there at some point. Um, that is a good idea. And coding speedruns, something visual, right? Setting ourselves to read in a cozy manner while voicing over could work. No. Oh, you mean like just kind of setting up a space, like cozy spaces? Yeah, yeah. I guess that's like pretty interesting. And one thing that I have always wanted to do, which I don't know, it's like a half baked idea. I really like libraries. Like the libraries are one of my favorite things, and I feel like each library has a very specific personality to it. I would love to be able to visit like lots and lots of different libraries. Would you, yeah, like just like stream from all of them. I don't know. Like that would be setting up space. I think that's a really good one as well. Welcome to Tina Think Stream. Find a comfy chair and being thinking. No, literally, that's kind of just what I am. I'm like super boring in terms of physical stuff. Like, some people cook, like some people paint or like do stuff, garden, and I just sit here and think. Pretty boring. Shorts on life, language, cooking with fire, live stream study, and jogging at the beach. Jogging? Can I bike on the beach? I don't know how to run. I can bike on the beach. Shorts on life. You think so? Isn't that crazy? Like how much the main channel has changed. In the beginning, it was all about like career stuff, like coding stuff, and then it became like more productivity, and then become like slightly like commentary about stuff, I guess. And now we're just gonna talk about life. Now I'm just gonna like talk about life, I guess. Language, cooking with fire. Oh yeah, all these things like you know what? Maybe I should expand my worldview. Maybe I should expand my worldview. I'm down to experiment a little bit. I think also because I am building out Lonely Octopus, I actually feel more comfortable. Okay, after I build out Lonely Octopus, I think I would feel a lot more comfortable experimenting because then my revenue, hopefully, if Lonely Octopus is good, would not be tied directly to my channel and my videos. The problem right now is that because it's so intimately tied to my channel, I need to make my views, whereas my sponsors pull out, I need to make ad revenue, or where else I cannot live. That's like a very stressful thing. I think a lot of YouTubers kind of have that issue. It's like you want to experiment, you want to do different things, but at the same time you're scared because like what if you can't make your views and your sponsors pull out? Prepping tea with Tina. That could be a good one. There you go. What about I also thought about this is like kind of weird because I don't drink, but I really like watching people prepare drinks. It's very specific. I would like make a drink and then give it to someone. I was like, I can't give it to Ken because Ken doesn't drink either. Tina, create another trading bot, coding catharsis while I lose all my money. Yeah, I guess that's cathartic. I'm like, there goes all my money. Does aesthetic code have comments? Because if so, my code ain't it. You have to write like aesthetic comments, Andre. It's like how does one write an aesthetic comment? Still wanting a video series about the data squad doing a whole data project. Data eng at Kenji. Yeah, that's up Ken's alley. Unit testing with Tina. Jesus Christ. Gaming with Tina, like just me doing Stardew Valley. It's like the only game I like and like Pokemon. Gaming with Tina. I don't know. Is it gonna be yeah, I think what I'm gonna do honestly is like I'm gonna try to focus a lot on Lonely Octopus so that my revenue stream isn't so directly tied to YouTube, and then I would feel a lot more comfortable doing things outside of my scope. Would be Animal Crossing. Never played Animal Crossing. What? What you do to SB that isn't on the topic because what does that mean? What? Okay, Julietta, I'm not sure I understand your question. Oh man, do y'all want to read some good but yes somehow bad documentary? Check out Bubble.io. You're not selling this, dude. That's the thing, like coding itself is like, oh, like this is nice, but then when you have to, but like 90% of the time you're sitting there reading documentation. So now that I think about it, maybe I don't want to do that. You could watch anime talk about it. Really? Oh no, but then I get copyrighted. That's another thing. I can't like show anime or else I get copyrighted. I'm not doing cosplay either. Nah. I don't know if anybody's gonna say that, but like, nah. I'm not doing. Yeah. I wish I could just watch anime, but that would be copyrighted. Loves using a keyword of thing. The keyword is literally thing. Is it like an object? But it's called thing. China vlog when you get back? Yeah, if I can. I don't even know if I can upload videos from China, but I can upload like non-aesthetic vlogs of China for sure. Library playlist. I'm down for that. But you do make lots of tea. That's true. I could just like do lots of different teas. I can make my own tea. I can make my own tea. Tina's library chat sounds so good. Yeah, I love libraries. My favorite library is the one at Penn, like UPenn, where I went for my master's. It's like this beautiful library. I think it was called Fisher's. I like literally forgot. It's this beautiful library with stained glass like going through. It's like very warm feeling. It's a very old library, so the stacks you can't even go up the stacks because they're like falling apart. yeah, it's really, really, every time I sit there, you kind of have like this warm feeling with all the stained glass and everything just going in. However, if you guys ever go to University of Toronto, there's a library called Robarts Library. Um, it's supposed to be a peacock, but it looks like a turkey. Um, that library actually got me through undergraduate because I would lock myself in that library and I would feel so depressed so that I would study really fast and leave. Got me through my undergraduate. Booktube would love library stuff. Library stuff. I don't know. Is this like book YouTube? Is that what the youths these days are looking at? I've never heard of. Is booktube when people talk about books? I'm down for that. I like books. Life with Tina, digging deeper into existential crisis. Nah, man, we're like doing Tina V2 now. I was like telling people, including Ken and like Mickey, I was like literally telling them, you know how I only wear black? Like V1 Tina, but now we do V2 Tina where we only wear white. But alas, I've already stained my one good white shirt, so I don't know how well that's gonna go. But V2 Tina is just gonna wear pure white. White, because we're like extreme. We either go all black or we go all white. Like nothing in between. Nothing in between. Yeah, I don't know what this love chat person is. A very, very good bot, I must say. Like, this is quite advanced botting. How will one describe lonely octopus? It is, put simply, people don't know. Like, people want to do things with their lives and learn things, and the reason why they don't do it isn't because there's no content, it's because they literally just don't do it, such as our live streams. So Lonely Octopus is all about accountability. We're gonna do lots and lots of ways of people keeping people accountable with their custom study plans, and yeah, I think that's what I would call it, just keeping people accountable so they actually do the things that they do. That's it. I think that's a good catchphrase that I just came up with. What do you guys think? Getting people to do what they said that they would do. Is that a good catchphrase? Guys, let's brainstorm. What's a good catchphrase? So I'll like give a little bit more detail. So it's about, for example, like you want to change your career into like data science or something. So you know that you should be taking like a data analytics course or like a 365 data science boot camp. So then you buy it, you're super excited, you do some of it, and then you give up. All right, this happens to a lot of people. No shame, it happens to me all the time. So it's not like people don't know what they should be doing, and it's also not like, yeah, it's not like people don't know. It's not like there's not good resources. There is, but like people just literally don't do it. That's the biggest problem. And it's called Lonely Octopus because when interviewing people, found that the primary reasons why people don't do it, one of them is because they feel really lonely studying by themselves. Like that's why these study streams might be so helpful because yeah, like we're studying things by ourselves all the time. So that's one part, and the second part is like people have this fear, like what if I try really hard and say like, dude, use 6 months to do a boot camp and then I still don't get a job or something like that. That's like the secondary fear, I think. So Lonely Octopus is really about solving that. We're going to give you study plans. You're going to be in group-based learning cohorts, which you can be friends so you get like less lonely, or you can just join the live streams that are going to be happening, and then you're going to be earning octocoins. And the amount of octocoins, if you're consistent in studying or tracking with a scoreboard, then you earn octocoins, which then you can trade in for other perks. So for example, you can be trading in for one-on-one mentorships, trading in for resume reviews, talking to recruiters in this specific case, things like that. So I don't want people to just be able to pay for these. It's not about that. It's about the fact that you actually have to put in the work. So yeah, that's kind of the whole concept of it. Literally content second, accountability first. There's lots of good content out there already. And we're starting off the beta with transitioning to data analytics, so doing like 365 data science courses. But ultimately I envision this to be a very general platform because same as with our live streams, right? Like people come in and do things like whatever it is that they're trying to work on. So it doesn't need to be a specific thing, but it's like, you can think about it as like a more structured version of these live streams. That's how I would describe it. Yeah. Let's brainstorm. What's a good catchphrase for this? Yeah, well, the one I have is like getting people to do things that they say they would. I would say like getting you to do things that you said you would. No, getting you to learn things. Something like that. That you said you would. Did that make sense, by the way? I do feel like I'm getting better at explaining. I used to be a ramble. Got 1 tentacle free to put more into coding. There you go, you have 8 tentacles, so you can have 8 friends. That's clearly how it works. I feel like a lonely octopus all the time. Just gave up travel for 1.5 years while doing my master's because budgeting hard, traveling in my home country, being a mom is too much. Yeah, no, I like that sounds really, really intense, and you probably just feel really alone through that, right? I think as adults, we don't realize how much of an advantage it was when we were back in school or doing our masters, because there's people around us doing the same thing, and it really makes a huge difference. Because when you're doing it by yourself, you go to work or something, come back, it's like, oh god, I'm so tired, you know, so you're not going to do it. Or you're like, okay, like I have to there's like so much more I can be doing right now, like can I really prioritize these things? Like I'm uncertain, I'm unsure, there's nobody else doing a similar thing. And include what a timeline for Lonely Octopus looks like. Yeah, so we wanted to launch our beta in October, and I think we can still make that. Ibrahim, what do you think? If you're still here, I think we can still make the October deadline for beta testing, and I would love to get full stuff out early next year. Oh, and another thing with Only Octopus, because I've been talking to pretty good relationship with places like 365 Data Science, Udacity. So I've been talking about like bulk, because they usually do affiliate. So I would be like, okay, I don't need this affiliate, but we can include packages within Lonely Octopus, so it's going to be cheaper. Like the content and the study plan that we give is going to be specific if people want to, and it would be a lot cheaper than if you bought it directly from like 365 Data Science, for example. Yeah, that's something that I would like to do, like bundle it up, at least for now. Like I'm not sure if people would rather prefer they just bring their own courses in. I think that's fine if they want to do that. For like the full platform, I don't see why not, similar to these live streams, right? But maybe people would appreciate that if they're going for specific things, like for me to be able to provide resources and like a full plan for people. That's what I've been thinking about. Thank goodness Tina did not go with the other name option of oh god. So it's like a platform for what you've been doing on YouTube and Discord the past year. Yeah, it's like I think I would consider these study with me live streams almost like an alpha version, right? It's like it's the concept is the same. It's about accountability, but it's just going to be a lot more structured. So if people are trying to go with a very specific goal in mind, we would be able to provide not just this resource of the live streams, but I'll be like actually tracking each person, right? Because another issue with these scoreboards is that I can only go through so many scoreboards at a time. So this will be like each person gets to actually have a scoreboard, gets tracked, and then there's a lot more accountability and a lot more plans that are going to be here. So what I'm hoping for is like this will help people do even better than just joining these live streams. Let's just touch tentacles. I don't know about that. Are you left-handed? Yes, I am left-handed. Reach out and find a peer. Too cheesy? It does feel a little bit cheesy. That sounds good, Nisa. I would discuss more on Thursday. Can't talk on Thursday and catch up. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get the ball rolling again. Are you on Discord? I'd love to offer any help I can. Ibrahim's on Discord. Ibrahim's always on Discord, aren't you? Tina's University. Nah, more like Tina's self-study. You know what I would also love to do? If I can touch tentacles. If we get like this out, I would love to have a physical location. I read about this somewhere, that something similar in Japan, but it's one of those like procrastination cafes. So people go in and they're like, okay, this is my goal for the next hour, and they go in and sit there and they cannot leave until they finish it. Like literally you're not allowed to leave until you finish it. I would love to open up a cafe like that, like a physical location. I think it would be hilarious. Let's just touch tentacles. Sounds good. Boy, you should see our logo. Yeah, the logo is very interesting. I think it fits really well with the branding. That's what I would say. I would also be happy to help with Lonely Octopus if there's anything I can do. Reach out to Ibrahim. YouTube Ibrahim, you good? You good? Talking to people, if you don't mind. I think it's, yeah, I think you would agree, right, Ibrahim? It's really, heartening, not disheartening. Like, it's really good to know that it's something that people are interested in doing, and that gives me a lot of motivation, because it's like I don't want to be building something that nobody cares about. Right? So I'm really hoping that this is something that would be helpful for people, and not just random. I kind of see it as that, because I think these live streams are really good, but I also think there's a lot that can be elevated if people are a lot more serious about pursuing a goal. For when you need a tentacle. Let's like not do tentacle-y stuff. I feel like that is I don't know. Why do tentacles just sound so wrong to me? Like, when you need a helping tentacle. Actually, what I know, it's like when you need a helping hand, when you need a helping tentacle. But it's like, what is wrong with the word tentacle? I kind of like that. When you need a tentacle. Gabriella, I write down everybody's like what you guys are saying, so I can give credit, but like a helping tentacle. I mean, it just sounds so weird. Like lonely octopus, I feel like it's like kind of weird, but in like a catchy way, right? It's kind of cute. But like a tentacle just sounds really weird in a non cute way. Hey Michelle, your scoreboard is so pretty. You didn't miss the whole stream. No, we're just talking. Can I DM? Okay, yeah, you can DM them anything. Like, we're not going with that logo because it's just tentacles. Tentacles tasking together. Just tentacles. Like, what is wrong with the word tentacle? I don't know, just thinking of cafe names. Procrastination Pavilion, Procrastination Jail. We gotta be more enticing, you know? It's like, why would you want to go to a procrastination? You got a problem with tentacles? It just feels weird. I don't know, it just... How many tickles does it take to make an octopus laugh? That's pretty funny, Ken. Ken, do you want to be in charge of making all the jokes? Like, I envision when we build this full platform out, whenever there's loading page, it's just going to be Ken's jokes about octopus. About octopi jokes. Yeah, that's like what we're going to go for, I think. Tentacle is just a long word, so it sounds weird. And it's like tentacles, like, you know, it's like it's a lot of tentacles. You can't escape our suction cups. See, that sounds so odd too. Is it just octopi or just odd? Is that what it is? Most connotation tentacles are not so great. People would think of hentai or similar image. I think that's what it is. That's what it is. Like tentacly. But lonely octopus sounds cute. At least I think it's cute. People would immediately quit if they have to deal with my jokes all the time. Yeah, I can. Like you like make all the jokes. It's like that. You will be like the chief joke officer. I remember doing one of Ken's streams. He had a guy doing freestyle. We can do tentacle freestyle. That was Jeff, wasn't it? We support you achieve. We support you achieve. It's pretty catchy. I'll write that down. Yeah. I actually really like when you need a helping tentacle, but there's just like something wrong with the word tentacle. Like maybe we shouldn't have chosen octopus. Maybe we should have chosen a mushroom. And then it's like when you need a helping spore. Lonely mushroom. What do you think about that? When you need a helping spore. I still like lonely octopus. I don't know. I just like lonely octopus. Can you use arms when you need a helping arm? That sounds so weird. It's like, help, here's my arm. But like, octopi don't have arms, they have tentacles. Alrighty, I love you, Tina, but I gotta go take a walk and get back to work. Best of luck on your journey, we're here for you. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you. Lonely mushroom is a hilarious name. Yeah, it's like, I would go with that when you need a helping spore. I'm like totally down for that. But it's just like octopus. Is it... And we incorporated our company called Lonely Octopus. Like now we have to do like Lonely Mushroom or something. Lonely Fungi. You tickle, we suction. Lonely, no, definitely not Lonely Tentacle. Then I just think of like a tentacle just floating around by itself. Maybe watch more octopi docs to come up with better metaphors. Yes, octopi documentaries. Or maybe I should. Not an octopus, a mushroom. I can see the hentai comments. Wait, why are mushrooms more hentai? Like, octopi are so much more hentai than mushrooms. A lonely tortoise. How was it not our first option, Ibrahim? How was it not our first option? Lonely tortoise. Literally, oh my god, what is wrong with us? When you need a helping shell. Wait, why did we not think of that? Oh my god, you guys. What the hell were you thinking? Okay, I know what I was thinking. I was inspired by Eric Andre, but that makes a lot of sense. No! Okay, what are we doing? And I'm confused. You're welcome in my house in Mexico. There are mushrooms here. That is very tempting. Alright, guys, I'm gonna go. Thank you guys for hanging out with me and watching me cry for like 10 minutes. Oh dear. For anybody that's gonna be replaying this stream, they're gonna be like, what the fuck is happening? Thank you, Tina. Thank you, friends. Thank you, tortoises. Alright, I'll see you guys on Thursday. Ooh, I should be able to see you guys on Thursday. Yeah, I should be able to see you guys on Thursday. Alright, have a good one. Have a good Tuesday, everybody. Goodbye.